Hi everybody, I'm here to do the weekly reading for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising for the week of February 23rd through February 29th, 2020. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. If it does, awesome. If it does not, then it's just not your reading this week, so please don't try to make it fit. Go check out videos for the other signs in your chart. We're going to jump right in. I am going to pull one card from the Angels Tarot for the overall energy for the week, the theme, the focus, however it resonates. And then we're going to, I think I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot for the remainder of the reading. So we'll get into that. So let's go ahead and get into this. We have Justice. And I'm sorry about this glare that is on my table. The sun has gone down here, so I don't have sunlight now. I just have this glare coming in from my light. So I'm sorry, I apologize for that. So Justice. So yeah. Getting some kind of balance, something being fair, something being equal. Doing the right thing, standing up for your beliefs. It's also the sign of Libra. So you may or may not be dealing with a Libra. I read the energies, not the signs. I also get the feeling by looking at this card, cutting away stuff, getting rid of things out of your life that don't serve a purpose any longer for you. Making a decision to get rid of things in your life that no longer serve you. Things that are getting rid of things that don't go with what you believe in. All right, let's see. Two of Cups. Ace of Swords. Okay. Karma. Six of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Pisces. And the Queen of Cups. There could be a reconciliation this week for somebody. There could also be clarity regarding a love relationship here. That causes you to just move away or move forward, you know, with the Six of Swords, leave this person due to, you know, a truth that might be revealed, something that could come out, some kind of you know, which is what I said, because in this card, you can see that this is Archangel what is this? Regule? I guess that's how you pronounce that. But you see the sword in their hand, like they're about to just slice through something. And then we have this sword, the same sword here. So I feel like I mentioned about getting rid of stuff, getting rid of a relationship maybe that is no longer serving its purpose due to maybe you've changed. Maybe, you know, you've changed as a person and you would like to move forward with something else. Okay. Could also be getting justice regarding a separation. Some of you, that's going to come, some kind of court case regarding a relationship, perhaps maybe a divorce, things finally working out in your favor so that you are able to move forward. Let's see. This is Two of Cups. 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 We have Judgment, which is the same as this Karma card again. Could be a reconciliation, guys. Because that clarifying, the Judgment card clarifying the Two of Cups. Judgment, you know, this card talks about, you know, reviving the dead, something that was dead, bringing it back to life. So that could be, again, like what I said earlier, a reconciliation for some of you. What's this Ace of Swords? With the Ace of Swords, well, we have the King of Swords. So, speaking your truth, maybe. Again, getting rid of what doesn't serve you. The King of Swords, very logical, very, you know, he kind of looks scary to me in this on these cards. If you look at him, he's kind of like, I dare you kind of attitude. I'll slice you in a heartbeat and I won't think twice about it. So, you know, maybe resurrecting a relationship, maybe there's a reconciliation, but there are certain things that need to be taken care of, you know, needs to be cut out, needs to be let go of for reconciliation to happen. What is this Karma card about? So, with the Karma card, we have Justice again to clarify. So a lot of doing the right thing. Doing the right thing, getting their just desserts, somebody getting what is coming to them. Somebody is getting what is coming to them, okay? This is Six of Swords. This is Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Nine of Swords. This Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. The Devil. Queen of Cups. We have the Five of Cups. Okay, guys. So I feel like looking at all of this, for some of you, somebody is going to be coming back around wanting a reconciliation, okay? Wanting, that could be you, that could be the other person, but I definitely feel like somebody is definitely coming around wanting a second chance, wanting to work on a relationship, okay, with you, or you wanting to work on one with them. Your overall energy being Justice this week is making the right decision. You want to make sure you're weighing your pros and your cons. Justice is about balance. It's a sign of Libra. You could very well be dealing with a Libra. We have the Justice cards twice. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. I feel like with this Ace of Swords being clarified with this King of Swords, you may say no. You may say no to this if this is somebody coming back to you. And because after thinking about this and everything else, some of you are going to say no just because you feel like that's what this person deserves. This person does not deserve you. This person deserves their karma. They did something that wasn't cool, or whatever the case may be, something that ended this, and you're not going to give them the time of day because you feel like, nope, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to cut you out, and I'm going to put it out there in your face. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to let you know exactly what I think, because you deserve karma for what you've done. I am your karma for this other person. That is how I'm seeing this. You are this person's karma. You're going to serve karma and justice on them by telling them, nope, not having it. And you're going to move forward. You're moving forward. You're going to let them know, I'm moving forward to bigger and better things. I don't have time for this. Although it's going to keep you, it's going to bother you. It's going to bother you. You're going to be upset about it. Breakups or endings, they're never fun for anybody, regardless of what side of the coin you're on, whether you're the one breaking up with somebody or you're getting broken up with. It's still stressful. And I feel like, this is going to cause some stress for you. But with this Eight of Pentacles here, you're moving on to something better. You're moving on to something better. Could be with a Capricorn, okay? But with this devil energy here, clarifying this Ace of Pentacles, I'm feeling like with this person, this is how you feel. Toxic, bound, chained, bound. You see these two people standing there and they're chained up to this devil energy. And they're not looking at each other either. They're standing there and they're not looking at each other. You would think that two people who love each other would be staring at each other. And, if you were in a situation like this, and they would be staring at one another, getting the strength from one another in whatever energy, that this negative energy. But these two people are not, okay? They're not. Because I feel like whatever this was, you have to move forward to something better, because this was toxic. And that is what's pushing you to move towards something new, some kind of new something, whether this is, a new relationship, some type of new beginning. You want better for yourself. And then we end off the week with the Queen of Cups. And she is very loving. She's very giving. She's very, very, very loving person, okay? It could be a man or woman, doesn't matter. But the energy from this card is a lot. She has her balance. Her emotions are in check. She knows how she feels. She's not afraid to let people know how she feels. She's not afraid. She's sensitive. She's not afraid of that. She's very comfortable with her feelings and her emotions. And I feel like this energy, this is what's clarifying it, the Five of Cups. And I feel like what is causing you to step into this Queen of Cups energy is due to reflecting back on the past, reflecting back on this situation that you were in with this person, realizing this is what it is. It's toxic. It's a stressful situation. It keeps you up at night. It kept you up at night, worrying or whatever. And you feel with this Five of Cups, I read that a lot too with regrets. I don't read it like this because of the other cards. I feel like this is more you reflecting. And we are in Mercury retrograde, and that is what we do. Exes come back in Mercury retrograde. We tend to reflect on things from the past in Mercury retrograde. So I feel like you guys might be feeling this Mercury retrograde pretty hard. I don't know all the ins and outs and, things like that. So I'm not even going to get into all that, but I just do know what the retrogrades do, what Mercury retrograde does. And this is definitely, I see that throughout this reading. Okay. But going through this week, making the decision to be like, nope, I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm moving on to bigger and better things that are better for me. by the end of the week, I feel like you're going to be of sound mind, body. Everything is going to be in balance. You're going to be happy with your decision of what you decided to move forward away from this situation because it's toxic, and you're okay with that because you've been reflecting. And again, with the Justice card, making fair decisions, making good decisions for yourself, weighing out the pros and the cons of this. And I feel like this isn't so, I do feel like this is something that you want to do because you feel like this person needs to reap what they've sown, you know, so to speak. This is what you've done, and this is why you did it. This is my truth. This is your karma, buddy, or how, you know, whatever. But I feel like this isn't something that's coming from a place of spite and angst or ha ha ha. This is something that you've thought about. You've weighed your pros and cons, and this is the best decision, even though it may cause you some upset, some anxiety, a little bit of stress, maybe some sleepless nights and stuff. It's okay, because in the end, this is the best decision for you and your life. You need to move away from this toxicity, and you're moving on to something better. All right, guys. So that's what I have. Pisces, I hope it resonates. If it does, awesome. Leave me a like, comment, subscribe. If it doesn't, again, like I said, check out the other videos for the signs in your chart. This just wasn't your reading this week. I'm going to try to get the monthlies out this week for March, and I'll be back this weekend coming for your weeklies for the next week. This is a hectic week coming up for me, as I'm going to be flying out of town all next week. So I can't make any promises on the monthlies for March. I'm going to try really hard, but I'm not 100% sure I'll be able to do those. But I will be back next week or next weekend for your following week readings. So I hope it's resonated. I hope you guys have a good week, and I will see you next weekend.